rigging and art. Cool. I gotta make sure I change those so that everything gets tracked correctly. Anyway. Alright, I need to start creating the controls. Actually, before I do, let me make the... do this real quick. Need my IK controls. Handles. Here to... Not gonna let me do it. Solo you out then. So from here... No valid items were selected, must be joints, effectors, or nerve screw. That is a joint. Hello? What's happening here? Single chain. Yeah. Alright, let's try the other one here. I could do multi-plane. No? Never had this issue before. What's going on here? That is a joint. Why is that not working? What do the logs say? I wonder if I can select in the outliner. Maybe that'll do it. Weird. Just bring it up like this. Want the clav. So from, I think I can do this here. Bind to waist. Did it! Holy crap, I've never done it that way. Cool. There's one control down. Left clav. Okay. I don't know why it's not working in the window, but whatever. Here to here. Didn't work. From this one to this one. There we go. That's gonna be the right clav. Piam! What's up, young sir? Young filler. Okay. Now I need multi-plane. Let's do this. Some Poe. Playing Poe. Oh, whoops, my window there's showing funny stuff. I just got done doing Wolfenstein. broke out of jail, and then now I'm back on here for a little bit. I'm gonna try and get this guy done by the end of today, or at least the control system down. And there's animations and stuff that need to, control systems that need to happen. Yeah, he's got better internet now. Okay, so right arm down to the arm waist. That's where I want to put my IK. And then same for my left arm. Here to here. Here to... yeah, there we go. It's kind of weird doing it this way, but I'm okay with it. Actually not too bad. No, that was multiplanar where I'm starting to see problems though. That's not good. That was multi-plane, was it not? Or rotate plane. From here. The end joint there. Now if I take it, I take the effector here and I move it. Can't. Or not the effector, I want to move the handle. There we go. It's pointing the wrong direction though. Oh, my pizza's here. Be right back.
Alright, I'm here. Just gonna leave it on the BRB screen so I'm not wolfing down food on camera. I'm like inhaling pizza, so I'm not eating it on stream. Yeah, I want to watch that fight, Pam. I like both of those fighters, so it's probably some good stuff there. I whiffed that pizza down. What number is it? Where are we at? 215? 2 something. Gotta be in the 200s. $278. Holy crap. God. Okay. We got the right arm, IK, bending the wrong direction. Let's fix that. I remember how to fix this. It's set preferred angle. How do I set preferred angle? I forget. Oh, there it is. And then take my IK. That didn't work. So before I attach the IK, what I need to do... Where's this hand upside down? It flipped everything up. Let's go back to before I put the IK in place. There we go. And... Okay, so for this to act right, I have to set the preferred angle before I attach the IK. Problem is, I do this. Okay, I can go all based off of my rotate Y, I guess. That's what I'll do. Never mind. Happened to the other character you worked on with the boot? Oh, I'm still working on him. I just wanted to take a break away from that one. This guy I've already got textured. All the geo's good. Like he's almost completed, so I wanted to finish on this guy, animate him, and then I'll go back to the other one. So there's our preferred angle. See if this acts right when I set this. I rage quitted that one? Yes, that was... I fixed it though. I came back and I fixed the boot. That was a lesson learned the hard way. Right on. Okay, goes from here to there. Grab our IK. Any gaming tonight? Yeah. Yup. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look way more natural? Let's set this guy back to 0. Cool. These mushrooms are back in place. I gotta attach all that crap. Alt-Z just keeps getting in my way here. How do I turn this off? Settings. This GeForce Experience junk getting in my way. Where the hotkey is for this. I don't want to spend the time looking for it, so we'll just try to avoid Alt-C again. Don't do that too much, though, with the hand. What are we talking about? Don't do what too much? Huh? Okay, now I gotta do the same thing on this side. This one actually has a better bend to it than the other one did. That one's like straight. So I could probably get away with just setting the preferred angle here. And then... Oh, won't let me do that. Just do it from here. Out to there. Looked like something else before. Not gonna mention it. Oh, I know what you're getting at. So, left arm. It's not doing it. Let's try again. You guys watch Stranger Things? Right. Oh, IK. This one's our left arm IK. What is up with you these days, Cyanide? Seasons 1 through 3? Nice. I've seen season 1. I have not seen the rest of it. I watched like parts of season 3, so I'm kind of got some spoilers, but I'll still go back and watch all of it eventually. I didn't test that. Let's take a look. Okay, we're good. Set there. I don't need IKs for these legs because they're just little pegs. I think I've got all the IKs out of the way. This guy's like a pretty simple model to rig up. Those clavs should not be connecting to the neck that way. Why are we doing that? Right arm bind. What? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I was a kid, there was a tornado warning, and I don't remember it actually hitting. I was like, God, I had to be like 5 or 6, and my parents called and told me to go jump in the bathtub, to stay in the bathtub. I don't remember more than one, I just remember the one. I know. Chan said there's a tornado warning for Mesquite. Oh, Clark County. No, they're north of us. I don't think they're Clark. I think they're... I don't know what county. Lincoln County? I don't know. I don't remember the... Yeah, I don't remember the county. Saino, you remember what county Mesquite is? Are they Lincoln County? My mic's a little bit low. Is it? I can turn it up. It looks like it's in the green. Not peaking or anything. Priam says Holshaften. Holshaften? Hello. Actually, that was shut up is actually what that means. My game would be high as fuck, but close. Oh. Well, I told her it means hello. She's like, what does that mean? I said, it means hello. She's like, well, that's weird. Usually he says something else, like trying to be mean. I said, well, that actually means shut up. Yeah, so tornado warning, apparently, here in Nevada. In our county. Of all places. Did that come? It didn't come across on my phone. Where's that even coming from? Tornado warning, Las Vegas. NWS tornado warning issued for northeastern Las Vegas. Northeastern Clark County. Huh. Ain't that some shit? Wow, there's actually, you can see the touchdowns. Let me see if I can display this so you guys can see this. We'll watch it together. I haven't hit play yet, so I don't know what this actually looks like. Okay. Browser. Where's my browser? Let's see. Pause the music so we can get the sound. Holy crap. They look kind of small, honestly. And we're stuck loading. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Interesting. That's your house. And yeah, those look like two teeny tiny little things. Of course, they were pretty far off in the mountains. Who knows if they gained some strength. When are you going to play some Dead by Daylight? Yes. Chan. When's that going to happen? Left on. Done. I think I could start making controls now. This is the fun part. Drop this down. Did not mean to hit that button. Losing my fingers on the keyboard right now. In the wrong place. Yoink. Well, we're terrible at it too. Well, he isn't. LAX is freaking king of that damn game. But the rest of us are all crap at it too, so. I can't carry anybody in that game. I tried doing the whole looping thing. It's impossible. I just can't. Okay. I gotta set the character back to reference. It's based off of this. Not what I meant to do. This is easier by you go back a few steps. Set this guy to reference, and I hide the geo. So maybe need to set it to reference. Just hide it. Did not use a napkin, it's all greasy. No, I did use a napkin. Right here. Pretty big skills ceiling. So then, like, new players are only playing against new players? Is that what you're saying? Or just that you can continue to level up? Alright, he's got a hula hoop now. very thin one. So you haven't maxed out yet? Hi, Pop. What? Come here, Safe. Come here. Up. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Shh. Up. No? Alright. Hi, buddy. I haven't maxed out in the progression, but I just mean that you can just keep getting better and better. So, oh, okay. Like your skills and stuff too. Well, those probably cap out though, right? Whatever killer or survivor that you choose to max out on. You probably only go so high on their abilities. Let's see. I believe this one... Actually, that's not supposed to be for... What's up? It's good. 2. Set this. Is that Kurganov? Kurganov! Thank you for the follow. Yeah, those have a limit, but then so looping, mind games, and map pressure. There's just so much to improve. Oh, okay. Alright, so I duplicated that one. I'm going to bring this one up to the next level here. Hide this again. Bring it back. And shrink her down. So I'm debating whether or not I want to use a control for this one or not. Why I have that? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. We need one for that. Okay, never mind. I duplicate this one. Hide that again. Up. Back. Okay. So each one of these I just need to freeze transform so that they zero out this. That to be that way, that way, that way, that to be that way, that way. Oh my god. Need the controls to be zeroed out so that whenever we animate, it's easier to set them back to their original position. I think I'm just going to use IKs for the feet. Legs, just really need stubs. Let's see. IKs for the feet. Yeah. It's here. Like so. I figured you kind of caught me off guard there for a second. I'm like, wait, he knows about IKs, what they do? When I'm chatting on here about what I'm doing, I'm mostly just like, somebody on YouTube may view this later and follow along so that they know how to rig. Or maybe they're rigging a character that's similar and they use mine as a reference, so I'm like, maybe I should make sure that I talk about it as I do it. Plus it fills the air. There's not just dead silence as I'm doing things. Down. Zero that out too. Yeah. Really interesting. I enjoy watching people model and rig and stuff, but I have no idea what most of it is. Well, maybe you'll learn over time. Just by watching everything. Okay, this one, actually, I can do that. I can just start naming these guys. Give them some type of designation to center spine icon. Zero one icon. Take that to this one. That number 2. This one's number 3. Have the left arm. 01 icon. Okay, that. This guy. Shrink that down. I think I want it to kind of have the same ink as this. Do a little trick here. Trick. Take this joint. Take this. Straight. Sure. That displayed. Tool setting. It's totally not the window I want. Is it? There it is. This one here. Make sure that the maintain offset is turned off. So when I hit apply, it rotates the same orientation. Suppose that anymore. Go ahead and that invisible on here. And now it's constrained. I gotta delete the constraint. So come into here and it has the right orientation. Same as the yellow. And then we just have to freeze that. Now it's happy. Cool. Actually, I don't like that. Because the orientation is to the world, I need it to be this. Yes. There's another trick for this. So I need to make a empty group and then have that icon parent group. Delete the constraint and drag that icon to it. Now, if I reset this, currently has values, freeze it, now it has 0 value, but my icon, crap, I accidentally froze my icon too. Pad, there we go. So this, I only wanted to freeze this, my icon, not the pad. Freeze. There. Now when I grab it, it goes down the arm like it should. Do you guys see these little messages that Restream sends when it congratulates me for receiving messages? Okay, and then I'm gonna take this guy. Okay, hide this again. Now we gotta snap it to this wrist joint there. Sure, I got the wrist joint. Actually, what we gotta do is the same trick. Do it a little faster this time, though. A little empty group here. Saw the follow from bot. Oh, I see. Okay. So it doesn't show you guys that it's congratulating me for receiving messages. Weird. Okay, so here, grab this joint, then the control. That constraint should actually not be under that. Yeah, in chat. Okay. Didn't know if you did or not. Alright, so I got my blank group. I take this wrist, then the blank group. Tell it to constraint, parent again. Then delete the constraint. Now it has the right orientation. Stick the arm icon underneath that. Wrist icon, actually. Let's rename that. This one should be 02. What is my... Oh, okay, there is. Maybe... I'm gonna have to do the same to number 1 as well. Yep. Then just label these things. Left arm, 0. Add. These guys are actually going to be parented to one another, so the naming convention is going to change here in a second. Actually, really, I'm going to leave that alone. Back. UK. First 01 icon. It's now under here. I can zero it out. I already did. Alright, so we're good. That's done. Let's do the parenting thing. It's kind of weird. I was just talking about all that. So this. Let's first do this actually. I'm going to take the get parent icon. And then delete that constraint. Dang it, I did that all backwards. I should be doing the group. Need to do it all the time. Whatever. Just do it again with the group. Train, parent, delete, drop the to that group. Okay. Now I can start renaming stuff because this needs to go inside of this. Right there. Then this one needs to go inside of this. So they all parent one another. Or they're structured in a tree, not parent one another. This becomes left arm pad, 0, 0 pad actually. is 0, 2 pad. This becomes 0, 3. This is 4 pad. This is icon. Cool. So the reason why I did that is because if I take this one, I need to make sure that the rest of the joints come with that. Same down here. If I take this elbow, then the wrist needs to come with it. Take and rotate that. Let's see what it looks like with the guy on there. There we go. Cool, cool. I need to make this one a little bit bigger. Scale it up. It's got a big wrist. Oh man. At some point I want to set up streams for VR. I got to set up a green screen with lights, and then there's certain programs. I need to get the cable first. Some cool games on VR that I want to play through. I definitely want to try and complete some more games on stream though. Like, a lot of times I would start a game and never complete it on stream. That's why I'm trying to make my way through Wolfenstein. If we can complete the series, that'd be awesome. I gotta do the same with these guys. A pad for them, because their orientation is gonna be fun. Drag the icons in just like that. Okay. So my bottom one would control the top two. I gotta do it for the finger joints, and then we'll duplicate and mirror it over. Done with it. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do the finger joints first. This guy. Duplicate. Drag it out. Index 0 on pad. Icon, not pad. Take this, then this. Constraint, parent. Delete the constraint. And I did it again, damn it. Need a null group to do that to the icon. G to repeat the last action. It does the same thing. It's going, selecting parent constraint. Left index 0, 0 pad. Can reset this guy. It'll be at 0. Let's take a look at the geo. Zoom that. Just crunch that down a little bit. That works. Just want the icon. Then edit. Use that. Duplicate. Get a fresh pad. Select this and oh, constraint. Drag this in under the icon, and then this in here. So here should have Oh no, that's right. Okay. So I need left index 0. That. This icon shouldn't be here yet. Let me move this out. So I take that, and then have this, parent this. Now it's 0. Perfect. Bring it in under that icon. This is 3 icon. And the tip. I'm going to duplicate this entire thing. Have this thing. Parent this one. That constraint. This icon in there, which is awesome. To this one, do the same thing. Constraint. Okay. There's a function up here. Modify, search and replace. We're going to replace index with middle. Oh, dang it. I was naming everything index. That's the thumb that I just... Modify, search and replace index with thumb. Place. This one's already indexed accurately. Duplicate this one. Take this joint, tell this pad, by that joint. Delete that parent. Same for this pad. So that joint, this pad, string, delete, and then modify, search and replace. This time we're replacing index with middle. This one, replicate that again. Select this joint, this pad, string. This joint, this pad, constraint, delete. Alright. Modify, search, and replace, and this time we're replacing middle with pinky. Place. You working today, Cyanide? Is it a work day? Or work night? Let's see. Okay, so we got all that. Did I put one? I wonder what this wrist looks like when I bend it. Seems like it's pretty far up the arm. Actually, it looks not too bad. Alright, so we gotta take all of this stuff and mirror it over and then do the whole constraining thing again, because gotta make sure it's lined up perfectly. There can be no mistakes. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy, in order to do this, I group it. I go to the scale. Actually, no I don't. It's not what I do. Let me undo that. I first duplicate, then I group it. I go to the scale, make it -1, and it moves it all over just like that. And then we take it out of that group. So select, modify, nope, edit, ungroup. And then we rename. Everything that has LT in it becomes RT. Search for LT, replace with RT. Apply. Cool. So now my icons, I need to freeze transforms on them, or just the first one. There we go. Yeah, they're all zeroed out now. But my pad is probably slightly off. We'll see. I'm going to take this. I'm going to select the pad. Constrain parent. Yep, see? It actually sends it off into another frickin' world. Delete that. These guys. It's because it's all negative values. That's what's going on. How do I want to do this? Let me go back a few steps. So here. Go back to where I just flipped them over. There. Go forward one. Then here, I'm going to take the group. And I think if I freeze transforms and then ungroup, edit, ungroup, it should have its own values. Each one of these, yeah, they're already zeroed out. Okay. Now if I take this and select this pad, tell it to constrain, it's a little funky, not too bad though. Why is it that way? Where's the joint? That's not right, actually. Oh, it's because it's taking the 0 value, what it should be by default. There's an easier way to do this, I'm trying to remember. Like, mirroring them over like that's fine and all, but my guy's not 100% symmetrical. His arm's not as bent as that side is, so I have to make sure I adjust for that, otherwise the controls are going to be off. Okay, so forget that idea. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate the icon. Actually, I'll just make a new icon. It doesn't even matter. I'm just going to create a new icon, scale it up, and then have this parent it. I'll just basically do it manually. There's no cool ways to do this. And I have to spin it 90 degrees. So here, I'm going to take this, spin it. Why? Oh, I have the friggin' joint selected. Take this, spin it 90, That's 75, any 90. There we go. And then freeze transform. Now do the parenting stuff. Parent. And delete the constraint. Alright, now I have a valid control. But I need another pad for that, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to select, let me make that geo reference. I'm going to select the icon, select the group, constraint parent, and then get rid of that constraint. Take the icon, throw it in there, and now we're at 0, 0, 0, 0. That's good. Okay. I'm going to rename this. This is right arm 0, 0 pad. Steal that name and throw it in here and make it icon instead. One icon. And we got to do it for the rest. Duplicate. Take this joint, tell this icon to be parented by it. Delete that. New group. It's controlled by this thing. And then we parent again. Delete the constraint. Drop that inside of there. Drop that inside of there. Cool. This is now 02 pad, and this is 02 icon. Oh crap. I just crashed the friggin' thing. No, I didn't. Never mind. I made a duplicate of my character by accident. So cool. This reminds me, it's a good time to save. Delete that. Alright. Dude, it's so easy to crash this program. I gotta be careful about what I'm doing. Okay, duplicate. Now we want the risk control. Select that pad. Have that parented. Delete. Need a new group. Take that icon. Parent the group to that icon. Then delete the constraint. Drag it into place. Drag it into place correctly. And drop everything else in. There we go. 0 values. That's not 0 values. That's correct. This is now 04 pad. And this is 05 icon. Okay. All my icons are zeroed out and they have the proper orientation. Good stuff for animating. 3 hours in on work, program crashes. Yes, dude. It's happened. It sucks. And I was like down to the deadline. Had to get the stuff submitted and like program crashes. Gotta do it all over again. And turn in for assignment was like, what time was it? I think it was 10 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock. That's what it was, because it was midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I had to get it done by 9 p.m. And most times I was working on it at like, I don't know, 7, 8, because the rest of the week I was only just barely touching on it. because I didn't get enough time to complete the things that I needed to. But then, of course, you know, all week long, program's fine, no crashing. But then the day that I'm putting in the most work and trying to hurry up and polish everything up and send it in, it decides, no, not today. You're crashing. So I've settled on some of my submissions before because of that. I wonder if I could probably... No, I'm not going to do it. Never mind. This guy, I'm going to make a little smaller. Oh man, it's going to make the other guy smaller. Dang it. I just want the icon to be smaller. Control over to C. Select just the vertices. Scale those down. There we go. Deselect, go back to object mode. Is it a RAM thing or just a glitchy program? So it's, I would say glitchy program. I mean, the program's super complex. So it makes sense that it'll crash every once in a while when it just can't compute what you're trying to tell it to do. At the time, I think I was struggling with, why is my mushroom floating in the air like that? I need to go back and fix that. I must have rotated my arm. Damn it. Shit. Yeah, but the program, so when I started on it, it was the 2019 version, and that thing was crashing left and right. Now in 2023, it's way smoother. And I can actually do stuff and have the confidence that it's not going to crash on me. Before, it was like, you would save after every little rendition of things that you do. Like me just creating this icon and then parenting it, I would have been like, oh, save. Then create the next piece. Oh, save. Just because it was that unpredictable. Now it's stable enough to where you can do a bunch of shit and it doesn't crash as often. Still crashes every once in a while, but not as often anymore. I guess I'm gonna bind... I'll constrain these icons before I fix that arm. It doesn't really matter that they're floating out there right now, it's just kind of bothering me, that's all. Can it autosave? It can. I prefer not to have it autosave though, because I like to live on the edge. Or because you'll be in the middle of like sculpting something and then it autosaves. It doesn't even care if you're in the middle of an action. It'll autosave as you're in the middle of everything. So if you're starting on a brush stroke or you're like smoothing something out and then it autosaves in the middle of it, when it comes back it's like, oh, stretch this across the screen? Yeah, sure. Alright, so those guys are done. I'm going to create another circle here. Actually, I'm going to use this one. I don't need to go and create another one. We're going to call this one Thumb. Thumb. And then we're going to take this joint. Oh, I gotta turn my joints on. This joint. Select the icon. Do some parenting. Delete the constraint. And then I'm going to shrink that down, it's too big. And then we'll go ahead and... No, actually, we're not going to freeze transforms yet. So I need to create a blank group, take the icon, take the blank group, and tell it to parent. Then I can delete the constraint, pull the icon into the group, and then freeze transforms. Oh yeah. Take that name, drop it in here, and call it pad instead. Next, do the same thing, except this joint is going to control this icon. Constraint parent. Delete the constraint. Create a new group. Select the icon, select the group. Constraint parent. Delete the constraint. Drop the group in under the icon. Drop the icon under the group. And voila. Rename the pad to pad 3 icon. And we're going to take this group, duplicate, take the joint, take the group, say constraint parent, delete the constraint, take the second pad, actually take the second joint, select the pad, constraint parent, delete the constraint, select all of these, like all of those. No, I hit control. Wrong button. Select all these, modify, search and replace. Instead of thumb, we want index. Thumb, index. Replace, now they're index. And onto the middle finger. Duplicate. Select the joint, select the group, constraint parent, delete the constraint, select the next joint, then the next pad, then constraint, then parent, then delete the constraint. Select all the new stuff, modify, search and replace. Instead of index, we want middle. Hit replace. Done. One more time. Duplicate the middle. Select the pinky joint. Select the pad. Constrain. Parent. Delete the constraint. Select the next joint. Select the pad. Constrain. Parent. Delete the constraint. And rename all the new stuff. Modify, search and replace. Middle with pinky. Replace. Cool. Things are looking up. Now I need a head control, which I'll make a box. So let's do this. We'll create a cube. I'll drop a cube on the floor. Move it over a little bit. Scale it up. And then we're going to draw the outline to it. So I'm going to take my curve tool, CV curve tool, hold V. It's going to allow me to hit the vertice. Like that one, this one, this one, and this one. And then This one, this one, this one. Go back, hit these ones. Come back around, hit this one, this one, this one. Come back around, go back this way. And that should do it. Now if I hit enter, I got this really fucked up shape because I selected the wrong tool. Is it the... Maybe it's the EP curve tool. What are my options looking like here? Where's my options? Curve degree, linear. Okay, there was a tool setting in there. That's what caused that. Hey, buddy! What's up? Doing some rigging. How's the studio treating you? Now you can flip everyone off. Yes, he's got a middle finger rigged just for that. Well, it's not really rigged yet. I gotta bind it to the joints, but almost there. It can almost flip everybody off. It's gonna look funny though, because really it's only 2 fingers on the sides going down. Okay, try this again, this time with the correct tool. I was wondering why I was getting those curve shapes. Middle of all that. So hold the... Draw the... There we go. See, it should be straight lines, not the little circular things that I was creating. I don't know what that was about. Whatever. That's good to hear. You guys creating any cool games? There we go. Delete that, and now I have a cube outline. Perfect. Now I'm going to snap this to the head. Do I need... Actually, I'm going to duplicate and then snap it to the head. That way I have something to use for the feet, because I'm going to make these little squares. Let's go ahead and hide the geo. Move it over to the head. Like that. 2 games, both 3D. Awesome. So you're going to be animating the rig, and then that gets imported into the engine, I'm guessing? Wonder what engine you guys are using. It's got to be like Unity or Unreal, I would think. Don't share anything you're not supposed to. But just... Oh, learning to export from Maya to Unity. Oh, hey, you already said it. Yeah, I assume there's probably some type of NDA you're operating under, so you don't have to say too much. You're a bit old, Pyam. Well shafted. Here's a geo at. Why did I paste a geo here? Get out of here. That was from when I messed up and pasted the wrong thing, and save. Alright, so got a box, head in a box. Grow that like just about that big. That works. It's a good selectable box there. You're old. We're all old. We've aged too much. Damn years just keep on coming. You know what's crazy? we went back and looked at when we created our Twitch accounts. It's been a long time. I think Piam is older than you. Cyanide. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze transforms. So, you guys got like concept artists and all that stuff too, Rice? I really thought you were gonna say that you ended up in a concept artist position because you're so damn good at concept art. Awesome to see you get into an animator position. Or are you wearing multiple hats over there? Bit older. 5 more years, Cyanide. You reach that point where you're halfway through life. Really trying to stick to animation. That's good. It's really cool that you get to animate something and then import it into Unreal or Unity. I mean, not Unreal. I know a little bit about Unity because that's what I made my little mobile game in. Hit them up, see if I can rig with them. I mean, I'm just like the thing is I could do it part time if they're welcome to something like that. Or welcome. If they're interested in something like that. I can't put words together right now. I've had too much caffeine. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing part time. I could do full time if they're gonna pay as much as my current employer, but part time I'm absolutely on board. I can rig things up pretty fast, so I get a lot of stuff done in a small amount of time. You're part-timing? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, if they'll have me, I'll go apply on their site or something. If they need riggers. Does it seem like you guys need them, or kind of all fully staffed at this point? Yeah? Okay. I'll apply, why not? It'd be cool to work on a game that's not mine. Okay. Yeah, I'm on board. Do some rigs. So have you animated anything yet? Are you already working with rigs? Or... Yeah, I'll try it out. Are they looking like our rigs from school, or we got way more advanced stuff going on? Got rigs on the way. Oh, okay. So soon enough, huh? Alright, let's see, I got that in place. I don't know if I even need to mess with the orientation. It should already be in there. Well, that does look like it's leaning back a little bit, so Let me take this, select the icon, do constrain parent, and then I'm gonna have to move the icon again. Delete the constraint. We do this. Can I set this to transparent? Okay, I messed it up. Let me select this. Center the pivot. Do this again. Constrain parent. There we go. That's better. Delete transparent. And then I'm going to come in here and select the vertices. Move those up. Hey, what just happened there? I selected a joint, that's what happened. Control vertices, those four. Oh, now I'm selecting a controller. Is that the controllers? Object handles. Yeah, okay, got it. Control vertice, those four. Let's move them up. Okay. There we go, back to object mode. And voila. Okay. Already 4 a.m. and I was going to sleep earlier tonight. You got more Path of Exile to play. Why sleep now, Pime? When you could be on our time. I don't know why I'm talking in such weird rhythm. Just got yourself all set up with communication. Like, Discord? That's what I was always wondering about. These studios, do they all sit on Discord and work on stuff together? Or is it like Teams? I feel like if it's a game studio, you're probably going to use Discord. Of course, Teams is useful for files and stuff. Microsoft junk. Google Hangouts? Or on Slack or Discord. Wow, I thought Slack was retired. Is it not? Slack. Oh, I guess not. Never heard of Slack. It's basically Discord. Or actually, I should say basically Teams. You guys using Teams yet, Cyanide? I would think that's where everybody's gone by this point. That's done. I'm going to take this cube, center the pivot, duplicate. Teams at work, yeah. Let's do that. Move this out of the way real quick. Snap it down there. Then we'll bring that back and shrink her down. Actually, I want that to be at the bottom. So I'm going to undo this a few times real quick. D, V, select this thing, and then hit that. There we go. Okay, try this again. Hold V, snap you there, and then bring the model back and shrink her down. Mushroom Man has no knees. Nope, sure doesn't. He's gonna walk like The little two stubs. Gonna get him around. He's gonna do a whole lot of wobbling. Let's see, I'm going to rename this one. This is my head icon. Coin? No. Yeah, basically, Mr. Krabs. I'm going to put a little more... Yes, actually, he does do that. Little thing. Probably a little less fast, but he's going to have a whole lot of jiggle in it, but yeah. That would be a good reference for me, I guess. Right leg icon. Left leg icon. Let's hide that. Move that over. Uh-oh, I moved both of them over. I just wanted the one. Move that over. Freeze transforms. I didn't freeze them on this one either. Let's freeze those. Okay. I think we have our controls in place. I am going to have some hand controls. I need IK controls for each arm. But for the most part, I think I'm done with this. Delete that cube. Actually, no, I'm not done with that. Never mind. I'm going to use that for the wrists. Just going to shrink it down. Hide it for now. Go away. Lilcoin, the new Bitcoin. Yeah, you remind me. Let me check my crypto. How we doing here? Not bad. Nothing amazing happening yet. Alright, now I gotta color this stuff. Take these and go into the attribute editor. Actually, I'm gonna save before I do any of this stuff. And we'll go down to the icon, display, drawing overrides, enable overrides, and select a color. Red for the left, blue for the right, blue for the left, red for the right? Yes. That's what I'm going to do. And the center will be yellow. There we go. Blue, y'all. Right, they all. Select all the hand icons. Let me do that here. It's easier if I do it from here. Arm. Well, that's why it didn't affect everything. It's because I don't have them inside of the same group when they should be. So let me move them in there. You guys go inside of the wrist icon. Problem solved. Why did my... Wait a minute. What the heck? Oh. See what happens when you put the wrong thing in the wrong place? That goes in there. You guys are red. Let's drop that down. Drop these in. Select the icon and make that red. These guys are red too. This guy's the other blue. Where the heck was that blue at? There it is. And this thing's yellow. Okay. Oh, you know what? I need controls for the shoulder or the calves. And then I need to make IKs for these legs. So I'm gonna hide my geo again. Hide the geo. Go to rigging, select the IK, go to my IK options. Set this to single chain. Then we'll try this. Select. See, I don't know why it doesn't let me select it here. So, never had this issue before. Usually you can select it in the window, but I guess I'll do it by selecting it here. The outliner. Wait, was it because I had that turned off? Let's see. Here. Nope. Wasn't that. F. This one. So this one, I need this and this. We gotta do the same for the other side. Zoom out a little bit. IK should go from here to here. Now we got his little legs. Now I can move these things. And they move the leg, see? The joints, it won't let you select. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't use my IK handle tool to make these IK joints by selecting the root and then the end, which is what I've always done. Instead, I gotta do it in the outliner, which is weird to me. Whatever, I get it done. Left, foot, icon. Oh, not icon, that's not an icon, that's an IK. Right foot, IK. Time to bind things. Save again. I'm gonna save this so I have progress because that completes my, at least most of the controls. Call this file controls. Put the increment at 0. Okay. Now, for these guys, I can actually just drag these into the icon. Now, when I move these, they control the leg. Then, oh, I forgot that I need an icon for the hips, because the hips don't lie. Let me bring my box back real quick. I'm going to use that for hips. It's just going to be a big rectangle looking thing. You go here. Call this the hip icon. Shrink it down. Grow it out. Shrink it down. Grow it up. Shrink it down. Look at the geo. Shrink it down. Okay, so the box will be what controls the hips, and then I'll need one that controls the spine. Poly model, freeze, transforms. For the spine, I'm going to duplicate this guy. Get rid of all the stuff underneath it. Take this. And hide the geo. Snap it to there. And actually, I'm going to do something a little different with the circle itself. Take every other one here. Put it up. Take the others down. That way it's easier to select. And we're animating. Object mode, let's call this the hips icon. Let's see what else I got in my playlist. Song's a little too chill for me. Where's my playlist at? Actually. Still think I've heard these ones. Yeah. Start that at the beginning. I like the aggressive sounding songs. What color am I going to make the hip controller? Make it something else, because it's kind of like supplemental controls. Kind of. Really need the hips if you know what you're doing, but yeah, there we go. Pink looks good. This will control... Why did I name that hips icon? That's incorrect. This is spine 01 icon. This is 02. Oh, I messed up all my naming stuff. Two, 3, 4. There we go. That's how that's supposed to operate. Orange? Yeah, orange would work. Do I even have orange in there? Or are you saying that's orange? Looks kind of pink to me. That looks pink. No? That would be... I don't know. Is that brown? It looks like a brownish orange. Orange isn't part of the color spectrum. We don't get that here, apparently. That's amazing. I never noticed that orange wasn't in here. Going back to pink. Alright. I'm gonna make a little arrow for the shoulder. So to do that, I'm gonna drop a plane, scale this up, drag it over a little bit. And I don't want so many segments on it though. Take that down, take that down. Duplicate this, move it out. Whoa, 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 settle down, G-force. Take the vertices, scale them in. And actually what we'll do is we'll merge the two. Then this guy, shrink that down. There. Yeah, that'll work. Create CV tools, CV curve, hold V, click, 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 click. Done. Now we have an arrow. Let's center the pivot, duplicate, and we'll bring it up here. Rotate on the X by 90. Freeze transforms. Dang it. Don't type letters into the attribute editor channel box. This up. Shrink it down a little bit because that's way too big. Give it a little tilt. Move it over. Yeah, something like that. Then we're going to move it back. Like that. The mushroom's in the way, not cool. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay, now we can reset that one. And we're going to say, rename this thing. I'll bring it all the way up to the top though, because I need it up here for my left clav. I'm going to call this left clav icon. Ugh. Drag that in there, and now it controls the shoulders. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. I'm going to undo that real quick. Duplicate the icon, and then drag that back in. I just wanted the icon. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. This is now right clav icon. I'm going to group it. Give it the old -1 on the X. Freeze transforms and ungroup that. Then I'm going to take this, drag it up, take my clav, drag it in, and now I got the right shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and throw the box in and save. First save. Yeah, that stuff about Maya crashing cyanide. Rice knows all about that. All the crashing. Go ahead and move this over to here. Actually, duplicate first, then move it over here. And oh yes, the crashing. I'll bring the geo in, move things around. Yeah, especially like minutes. I was telling them about how it would happen minutes before your submission. The pain, the agony. Yeah, exactly. Alright, there's our risk control there. Kind of gets in the way of the thumb control. I think I'm going to move the icon up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, control over to C, turn that off, turn that off. Kind of flip things around here. Select all those and move them upwards. Like that. Maybe shrink them down a little bit. There we go. Back to object mode, select those. There we go. Alright, so that's going to control my IK. And let's do that while we're here. This can go away. I drag this up to my left arm. Pull that in. Left arm, IK icon. Alright. Now, if I select this, I can move my left arm around. Move my left arm around like that. Ha ha ha. I think I'm gonna drop that inside. No, I'm not, actually. I was gonna drop it inside of all these FK controls, but that's not where it belongs. We're not doing that. Actually, I have to make another joint. I have to duplicate this joint and make this arm have a switch on it where it can go in between FK, which is this, and IK, which is basically grabbing a joint like this, grabbing a joint like this, and rotating. Like, not like that, because that didn't actually rotate. What happened here? Rotate. What am I selecting? Rotate. Oh boy. Oh, I know why. The joint is currently being held by the IK. That's why. So it can't go nowhere. That's why I need to make a switch. Essentially, I just broke the rig. Work on your own time. Initiated and set up. Initiated. That's like brought into the frat. Like hazing. Be right back. I gotta get a drink with some flavor. Water's not cutting it right now. Okay. Yeah, if you're pulling part-time, that's freaking awesome. That's perfect. I'd absolutely take on some part-time stuff. Cause it lets you get some stuff under your belt. I was gonna go looking for freelance stuff. Fine. I didn't realize you advertised in the channel. Am I gonna put my rig up for sale? I might make it into an NFT. I'm like, I'm trying to think about how I want to do this and how I want to run everything that I'm building. I was really thinking NFTs would be the way to go because then I can give NFTs to my supporters too, and then we're all making money off of the sales, not just like because it's going to take me a little while to get up the ladder to where people see my rigs and want them, and then my models and stuff too. So I got to build up a reputation. And the only way I'm going to get there is with everybody that supports me. So I'd like to give back to those who are supporting me. Everybody that's here. So I think I may do that with a bunch of models. I may make them into NFTs, and then if you guys have crypto wallets, I'll just send you the NFT, and then if you choose to sell it, you choose to sell it. Or you can hold on to it, and maybe it gains value over time because I do work that everybody eventually wants to have, and it makes the rest of my artwork become more valuable. Who knows? Especially like Pyam and Cyanide, they've been here for years. Shoot. Pyam's been here since I started streaming. But if I can make like, because what I'm thinking is I'll probably make like 5 of each one of the models that I make and rig up and animate and stuff, and then I'll make NFTs out of them, and we'll have like 5 to issue out. And then I could attach royalties to NFTs, so I'll still make an earning if you guys sell it or something like that. But you'll have something for supporting. I said you've been here forever, Pime. You're like ancient artifact in this stream. So old. I think I'm going to start gaming here in a second. Getting messages to come play some Apex. Let me get this other wrist done before that happens. OMG in Realm, yep. OMG's going back to streaming, so he'll be online soon. I'm guessing he's going to stream this, I don't know. Trying to think how I want to handle the wrist icon and these little, I guess, these little guys. Finger icons. Tell Rome. Chan said, like he just came online. Shoved it. Oh, shoved it. Seen the new series. Supposed to be before GOT. Game of Thrones. Name is House of Drag. Oh yeah. Actually, somebody that was on a project with was like super excited about that, waiting for it to be released. I haven't seen anything beyond season 1, so I got some catching up to do if I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones stuff. You can make pre-keyed animations, blend shapes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely gonna make some poses to where, like, it automatically has the T-pose. You just drag a slider to where it's 100% into the T-pose, and then he ends up like this. And then I'd like to make another one where it's like 100%, like just standard stance. I don't know what other poses I'll do. But yeah. Pre-keyed animations, absolutely. And then the NFTs that I release are going to be like a bunch of different animations. So I assume eventually this crowd is going to get much bigger once I start releasing those NFTs. So I'll have to do like um, drawings or something like that. But original supporters will definitely get NFTs off the bat. Just because I'm going to do 5 of each NFT, and that means there's going to be plenty, and you guys are all here. Oops, how the hell did that happen? Uh-oh, the hell just happened? I just hit something on my keyboard, and it completely jacked up my rig. Um... I don't know what I did to my guy here. The hell just happened? Oh boy. This is why we save. I don't even know what I did. What did I hit? Alright, I gotta restore. Don't save. Needs to see a doctor. Suddenly in bad shape. There we go. The hell? I gotta redo my wrist now. Curve 2. That was there. Curve 1. Yeah. Gotta redo that. Dang it. Arm thing happened on a rig. I think I remember that. Yeah. That was that was during the rigging classes, wasn't it? Just got lucky I was saving. Let's move this over here. This down. Stretch out. Shrink it down. Back. Actually, don't shrink it down like that. Gotta try to get it to match the way that the wrist is oriented. Like that. Go based off of the middle finger, I guess. Yeah, it seems about right. I came across it until a couple of days ago. Control vertices. Need you to. Let's move that back. Go to object mode. Favorite finger. Not a crash, but a non-reversible pose. Interesting. Yeah. It just decides it's gonna go all crazy on you. There's a specific creature in Fallout that they name. Is it the Wendigo? Basically, it's a Wendigo pose. Thing has like crazy limbs. Seem like they're stretched incorrectly. It's with my... Okay. I'm gonna leave it like that just because I don't want to mess with it. It's my... Oh, I didn't move that one. See? Missed it. Try again. There we go. That's better. A lot of people on the roads here deserve it. Huh. Hit some key and don't know what key it was. Yeah. Hey, this character that I was rigging just had this crazy joint issue after I hit something. I don't know what it was. Can you guys fix that? Take this like so. There we go. Alright, freeze transforms. Take this guy, duplicate, group it, give her the old -1. It's on the other wrist now. Then we're going to select it and wait, freeze transforms, then ungroup. This one should be red. 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 That red. This one should be blue. I bet they know a hidden Easter egg. Yeah, they like to just mess with people that use their program. It is fun as finding an Easter egg. True. You know, it was cool. I was playing Wolfenstein earlier. Wolfenstein: The New Order. You know, the new one. Well, not new. It's 2013 actually. And there's a part where you go to sleep in the game, and it says nightmare. You have a nightmare. You wake up, or you're in the nightmare. You don't wake up. You're in the nightmare, and you're playing the old version, the original of Wolfenstein, with hands that are the new hands. It was really cool. Not so much an Easter egg, but it felt like an Easter egg. Like ready to light something on fire type feeling. Yeah. Left. Hand. IK icon. Right hand. IK icon. I'm gonna take these two, drag them up. And drag their IKs into the respective icon. It was just reminding you how old you are if you remember playing the original. Yeah, it did remind me of that. That was when I was like a teenager, if even that. I was even a teenager when Wolfenstein was out. Settle down. Down. '81? Is that when it was? You're old enough to remember Zork. Is that the text-based game? The Mud. Yeah. I mean, I never played Zork. I played other games. Actually, I may have when I was playing on a Commodore a time ago. I was a kid. I did play some text-based games. I don't remember if it was Zork though. Like the logo and everything looks familiar, but I couldn't tell you if it was actually Zork. I'm so young. Let's see if these guys are spamming me yet. Oh, they're waiting for me. Okay, so I finished this. I figured OMG's probably getting his stream ready anyway. So we made it this far. We're in good shape. Just 13 can't remember that game at all. Really? At 13 you can't remember that one? We're gonna play Apex. Freezing under this freaking AC. It's not even like our house is cold right now. It's just it's set at 74, but I'm freezing because there's a freaking vent right above me. The year I learned the words. Oh, shafted. Okay, let me jump in their Discord. Hello?
Yo, dude.
Yo.
Yo, dude.
Yo, Dad.
You ready to play?
Yeah. I'm live, FYI.
I'm done waiting, FYI.
I had things to finish on my model. You guys are distractions.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have said anything then. Stay quiet like you normally do. We're used to it.
I'm distracted. I'm saying just hanging out.
Listen to that.
The innocence.
Yeah, this is what he's trying to be. Meow, 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 meow.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round.
Are you streaming, OG?
No, in my mind I am.
Oh. Okay.
I'm streaming in my mind.
No, Peter said he was gonna, and I cleared up the whole day just for that, and no.
He lied.
What does he do? Chicken top.
Beep, 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 beep.
Peter the chicken.
Huh?
You chickened
What?
out.